Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are seeing this channel for the first time, welcome to my channel. My name is Nena. It will be my pleasure if you can just hit the subscribe button, and I'll be giving you rubbing some mind on some basic life issues and things on this channel. Basically, I'm somebody who thinks a lot. Like most times when I think about stuff, I want to talk about them, I want to get them out. And pardon me, today this video is going to be a very quick one, and I'm actually making it from the road. As you can see, I am driving. I'm actually driving to somewhere. I just want to, this video is going to be very, very short. I'm going to, give you what I call my tip for the day. And what is that? My tip for today. And usually my tip is not just for that very day. It's something that could guide you. It's something that could, help to, propel the way we go about our daily activities. You might know about it, you might not have known about it, or maybe you can be presented in a different way from what you know it to be. And my tip for the day is what I call discovering the ability to say no. And understanding that saying no is a virtue. And this is one thing I think a lot of people have not realized. And recently I begin to give a thought at some of the things that actually give us a lot of stress in our life. We see ourselves being stressed or being tensed or being, stressed out. Basically, I'm trying to look for a better word to use. I try most times to get better words to use to make my videos and the things and to pass across the things I say in a very easy, understandable way. So I've just discovered that one of the things that give people a lot of stress, that people buy into their lives, that stress them out, that gives them a lot of worries, is our inability to say no. And that comes from the point of view that a lot of people are always so conscious of what people will say. Oh, when somebody comes to you for maybe for help, to help them do something, to help them run an errand, or whatever it may be, a lot of people do not know how to say no. We'll say yes because we don't want to be judged. We don't want to be seen as somebody who is, who is not helpful. We don't want to be, we're always so much concerned about what people think or how people will view us, and we see ourselves, getting ourselves to do things that we are not ordinarily, it's not confident for us. Unless that's the best word I'm trying to find. Some things we see ourselves do things that are not confident for us because we want to please people. And it is a very, very bad thing. It's very bad. Bad in the sense that oftentimes it causes us a lot of heartache. It causes us a lot of pain. It causes us a lot of discomfort. We see ourselves, going out of our way. And oftentimes, honestly, I've seen where people accept to do something for people. They accept to do it, but you ask them for a favor. They say, oh, yes, I'm going to do it for you. And they go out and they begin to complain. Oh my God, this person asked me to do this. Oh my God, this is not even convenient for me. I can't even, we complain and complain and complain. But we couldn't say no to that person when the person asked us to do that very thing. We couldn't say no. And I asked myself, why? Why can't I have that boldness to say no to somebody when you ask me to do something that I know is actually not convenient for me? Why can't I say no? And I come to realize that the ability to say no is actually a virtue that a lot of people don't have. A lot of us do not have that virtue. And it is, and the ability to say no, just like the ability to say yes, comes from a place of strength. If you recognize that this life, honestly speaking, saying no is not a demonstration of selfishness. It is not. Even though some people might think it is not a demonstration of selfishness, because the truth about it is that we find ourselves in situations where a lot of things are not convenient for us to do. Maybe because of timing, because of schedule, because of our jobs, because of the resources to handle that particular thing. Most of us, things are not convenient. Let's assume, for instance, somebody may ask you for money, maybe to help out. You may have, let me just put it simple like this. Maybe somebody might ask you like 50,000 naira, something like that. Of maybe $1,000 or whatever it may be. I'm using both currencies because I'm a Nigerian living in America, so I have to use the both currencies that I'm very familiar with. Maybe somebody can come to you and say, oh, I need the help for $500. Okay, You have $1,000 in your account, right? You have bills to pay. You already mapped out how you want to use that money. You already have, how you want to use that money. And you know that these things are like pressing need. I'm not talking about where you have excess that you cannot give out. Sometimes we have excess. You can always squeeze out from what you have to give to somebody. And now, because you want to make that person feel good, you go out of your way to use the money that I've mapped out for something that is very urgent, that is very crucial, that is very, very important. You take it out to solve someone else's problem. And now you find yourself in a fix where you cannot solve your own problem. And you keep on, mumbling, you keep on complaining, you find yourself in necessary pain, and now you begin to run around on your own to find that money to replace it, to be able to take care of what you want to take. What happens to you saying, you know what, I really want to help you at this time, but I'm sorry, I cannot. I will not be able to help you this time because it's not convenient for me. What happens to that? The person can go ahead and say whatever they need to say. The truth about it is that between you and your God, between you and your conscience, you know that it is not convenient for you to do this thing for this person at this point in time. There is nothing wrong in you saying, no, I cannot do it at this time. Maybe next time, if you have any problem, come to me. When you come, I will be able to do it. You understand what I'm saying? I realize that a lot of times we have this problem of we don't know how to say no to people. And you see yourself say yes, and you go about, you keep mumbling, you keep complaining, and you see yourself being stressed out. I've seen somebody running around, oftentimes most of the things that I say are things that are prompted by maybe what I see people experience, or what I experience myself. And I realize that it is a common norm that people go through, some things that people go through, as oftentimes they don't know how to get out of it. For you that is asking for help, when you ask for help and somebody say, no, I won't be able to do it for you, at this time, I won't be able to do it. Understand that it is not convenient for that person. And for you who finds it difficult to say no, develop that strength, the ability to say no. It's not everything that you must say yes to. It is not everything you must say yes to. You cannot please everybody at everything. And the truth about it is that no matter how much you go out of your way to do what you will do, there will still be problems. People will always have problems. I am an advocate. People that know me, I am an advocate of helping. Anytime it's okay for me to help, I help. When you come to me for help, I help. But the truth about it is that a lot of us go through problems that are stress that are avoidable, that are not necessary, because we have not developed the ability, the strength, to be able to say no sometimes. Sometimes you need to say no. For your own health, maybe it's about running errand for people. And you know physically that you're not physically strong to run that errand at that time. There is nothing wrong in saying, no, I can't do it. I won't be able to do this at this time. I will not be able to do it. Maybe next time, That is one thing I have just realized. A lot of people find themselves in some situations that they're not supposed to find themselves in, because they are so much engrossed, so much, and all these things comes out of the place of, oh, let me not be tagged this, let me not be, look, I always say it, I said it before in this video, no matter what you do, people will always have something to say about you. No matter what you do, no matter how nice you are, no matter how kind you are, people will always have something to say. Definitely, people will always have something to say. Once in your life, learn to take care of you. Because the truth about it is that, I always tell myself today, there are a lot of people that may be looking up to me for help. The truth about it is that if anything happens to me today, those people, their life will go on. Their life will go on. If you are not there to help them, if you are not there to solve that problem, when you are not there, someone else will solve it. Somehow they find a solution to that situation. That is the truth. So learn the ability to say no. Learn it. Get that it is a strength, it's a virtue. It comes from the place of strength. It's not weakness. It is not selfishness. It's not wickedness. It is called the ability to know when some things are convenient. This is just what I want to say this morning. I call it my tip for the day. If this makes sense to you, fine. You can, agree with me that it makes sense. But like I always say, whatever is your thoughts about this video, you can put your comment at the comment section. It is all welcome. Thank you so much for watching, and remain blessed. Thank you.